But I'll start first of all what I think were positives out of that so far. Like, there were some very interesting things involving cutting back and forth into the meat. I actually, one of my favourite bits is where you're cutting through a dinner table and cutting back out to the ghost. I like that. It's you doing that kind of flash back and forth to represent that. I'm curious about the kids' footage actually. So is it that?
Cool, that's my favourite.
Our actor couldn't find any videos of himself as a child, so I just used my brother's old photos and videos.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm just thinking that adds also some more genuine authenticity to it. I don't think I have your brother's permission.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your brother could be like saying, "Hey, wait a minute." But okay. Now, I like sort of the mood of it. I like the opening. It starts off. I know. I always blame slightly that this screen is a little dark, but it is dark.
No, it is very dark.
It is dark, right? Like this is a dark shoot. But I like how it does for mood. Some of it works very well, but it adds mood. So I like that. We'll talk about some of the things that could be improved on that point. But I do like that. There's some really nice frame shots, like we looked at before, and some very curious ways of cutting back and forth. So I find that as a positive. Right, so everyone else, anything that you basically enjoyed or liked about what you've seen so far? Yeah.
The colour grading.
Yeah? Colour grading's good. It's purposely moody, right? It's dark, moody, muted as well. Like, there's not a lot of colour, but I think he did it on purpose.
It's supposed to slowly get. I'm gonna do it like when the beat drops, it's gonna cut and it's gonna be colourful. But obviously, I haven't done that yet.
You need to build up to
Yeah.
that. But I like that colour grade. I think because it adds to the mood, the colour grade's good. So you desaturate it a little bit, but it's still colour. It's just dark. You know, like it's just flat, and it leads to the bit at the end, which is cool. Anything else we want to add? Yeah.
Was the piano at the start like real, or was it?
It's a real piano, but the song,
No, it's just like
the song is the song.
Yeah, but the playing of the piano.
He was playing the song.
So, but like.
That's not the song playing from the piano.
Because that really like looked realistic.
He learnt the notes before we did it.
Yeah, it looked really realistic.
Cool. Yeah. Sometimes that little coordination helps. One of the hardest things ever is to how to fake playing an instrument.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're not sure, if you don't know how to play the instrument and you fake it, it looks like you have no idea what the instrument is, right? Just doing that. One of my favorite music videos of all time is a very bad music video from the 80s. It's called Addicted to Love. It's a very classic music video where it's just the lead singer has got these supermodels, literally the most beautiful women on the planet playing the instruments. They have no idea what they're playing. I think the keyboard players are just doing this. And it's like, you're not even playing the notes, you don't even get it. Bass is just this. So it's awful, right? But then also, if you want to mimic it, you have to have some kind of accuracy, at least when it comes to the close-ups. So I think that was a really good choice at that point. Now, in terms of things that could be improved, I can't judge it in full for the fact that I haven't seen a full edit, right? But I will say a couple of things. When this could be the color grading or the lighting. Some of it's good because it matches what it needs to be. Some of it does feel weirdly too dark.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the dinner table scene needs more light somehow because that feels like a poignant moment. And so maybe it could be something you pump up some light, just pump up the brightness,
Yeah.
get it.
A lot of the shots in that room were really dark, so it was kind of difficult to make it lighter without.
Making it grainy and noisy.
Yeah.
It's also just trying to find balance.
So there might be something in color grading perhaps that might be able to boost just a little bit. Maybe not change it like to make it like it's bright, but say, okay, so I can see some more of the whites or some more of that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's dark in places, right? I saw some of the outside shots you did last time. I really like those, and I'm hoping we get to see more of them because I actually think those are really, really cool outdoor shots, especially with the ghost. I genuinely like the ghost as a character. And Sam will secretly love it, as I told you, that his favourite movie is literally called A Ghost Story, and it actually has that ghost. So if he doesn't give you like super grades, then I don't know.
What's the narrative behind the ghost?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, not the ghost of his dad, but because
Kind of the absence.
the absence of his dad.
So the ghost is just a representation, right?
Yeah.
He spends
So-
the whole song like chasing the memory of his dad that he doesn't have, but like it's physically represented.
Because there's something else I kind of feel like as well. Like, do you know when we're cutting to the kid footage? Is the other thing. There's now an edit choice, I think. It's like we get to see the kid footage, and that's cool. I think what I like more is like I'd like some slices of reality B-roll in between that because we're looking at that a little too long. And I kind of understand what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be his memories, But I think coming back and forth a little bit more to maybe him, maybe as a close-up or anything like that, gives the linking relation. That kid is this guy. And cutting back and forth means we don't get to watch some scenes whereby you can trim out things that feel a little like awkward, cut back and forth. And and that's fine because you're just building up to that tension where finally says stop and he's there in the forest and he's doing that bit, which I really like. So yeah.
Also, do you have any footage of like a male character in those childhood videos?
Yeah,
Because I think that might be able to relate the ghost story a little bit better. Just an idea, but
Yeah, it's sort of because we wanted it to be like he's not supposed to have any memory of his dad because he never met his dad.
Oh,
So we wanted it to do it like that. But yeah, we were thinking of doing something with his dad, but it wouldn't work with the song.
I see what you mean. Like the idea that I understand what you're trying to do is is there a dad figure or something there you can cut to? But because the only other way you could get away with doing that, and this was something maybe you can put in your notes or feedback for next time, if you were ever going to do this again, to have a fatherly figure but you don't remember his memory is you just have a series of random adult men in silhouette. So the idea being is that you can cut back to random silhouettes of men who could be his dad, but you would remember because you've never seen him. It's like the idea is like, I've never met my dad, well, how would you imagine your dad would be? Oh, he's like
Or maybe like a blurred
This person.
face of like a
Yeah.
normal character.
But that's a narrative idea. But from what I've seen so far, I like it. I really am not, and now I'm more excited now to see the more creative shots, like the shadow ghosting we saw last time, the mobile, some of the shots you saw in the park, like the outside shots, which are really nice. The one where he just forever just keeps on running down the street. You had to shout. I think it was 3 minutes of a man running down the street, so he's so tiny.
We made him do it.
Stop! I'm nearly there! Great stuff. So yeah, I think so far from what I've seen, or at least from the two groups I've seen, because I'm curious to see when you shoot stuff, what I like to see, and I need to see your 33-minute edit, which is insane, by the way. Good grief. I'm very happy with what I've seen. I think production-wise, the shots are great. They're creative. They're really putting the work in. Edit-wise, it's really starting to assemble together. And I think overall, as a class, I'm very excited for what you guys are pulling off. So you should be very proud of yourselves, I think. So now, in terms of feedback, I've given you yours. It's like it's all small tweaks now. I can't give a full thing until I see the full edit. But from what I've seen, actually really, really cool stuff. So yeah, excellent stuff. Well done. So you know what? You can give yourself a small round of applause. You deserve it. It's tiny. Thank you. Small round.